What's up, guys? Welcome back to week 15 of our NFL picks. Cute intro. I want you so bad.
You're completely like reformatting the way that I do these videos on video. So I guess I'm gonna do what he tells me to do.
What's up, guys? Welcome back. Thanks for joining us again for another episode of our NFL Picks. We appreciate you joining us here on our channel, Our Aloha Life. Really quickly, of course, if you haven't yet, hit the subscribe button. Hit the bell right next to it. You get notified. All of the newest content, twice a week, something like that these days.
I'm trying to post Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays. So that is kind of my upload schedule, and usually most videos are up at 7 a.m. Pacific Coast time.
How we do last week?
Last week, like, 8 wins, 8 losses, the both of us. The past couple of weeks, we haven't really been doing all that great, but there was a ton of upsets last week, like Miami Miracle, the Jets beating the Bills, the Rams losing to the Bears.
Oh, no, great defense by the Bears. Outstanding defense.
And what about defense?
What do you mean?
Defense wins championships. It was a great game. How about Derrick Henry?
Oh, yeah, Derrick Henry, Thursday night.
That was a great Thursday game for him. So congratulations to that. Because he beat,
that was unreal.
He beat the Titans record, right?
Yeah, franchise record for
the most rushing yards in one game. Yeah.
And tied touchdowns.
Also, just want to say, Connor said that I was going to have like a total of our wins losses. I can't do that. For the simple fact, you in the beginning of the season didn't pick the same amount of games as I did.
Well, it doesn't have to be the same amount of games.
But then I started the first week in our one of our videos, week 3. I didn't even say what my record was. So I'm sorry, I'm not going to do that kind of research. Sorry, guys. If you're interested, I probably won. Okay, let's just get into it because otherwise this video is going to be forever long.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm the one that edits them.
Thursday night game. We have Chargers, Chiefs, great game.
Yep.
Perhaps arguably best teams in the NFL. AFC, I'm sorry. Arguably best teams in the AFC.
Mm-hmm.
Who you got in this one?
I'm going to take the Chiefs at home because it's just nearly impossible to win in Arrowhead Stadium.
Yeah, true.
I do think that it's going to be a great game. I don't know, actually. I mean, yeah, it's a divisional game, so it's going to be good regardless. But who knows? The Chiefs might just want to stop the Chargers and stop their momentum because...
Of course they want to stop their momentum. Yeah, no, I think the Chiefs here... I think the story of this game is going to be the Chargers in the first half. Because the Chargers are notorious this year for having bad starts and having to fight back in the game. And they always end up back in the game, but... I don't believe that the Chiefs are a team that you can do that to. So, if the Chiefs are up by more than, I want to say, 2 touchdowns in the first half, then that game's over. But if it's anything less than that, I think they have a chance. Saturday daytime, afternoon. Texans, Jets. Who you got?
I'm going to take Texans away.
Yeah, I think this one's easy.
Yeah, the Jets just got really lucky against the Bills. Fucking fucks. Yeah, I'm going to take the Texans. Even though the Texans lost last week, I still think that they're going to...
First loss since week 3. I mean, I don't feel like it'll be a complete hindrance to their momentum. Yeah. I think the Texans get the win here on the road as well.
Should be a pretty easy win for them.
They're a tough... they're a tough, strong team. Browns, Broncos. Ooh, tough one. Saturday night.
Yeah.
Who you got?
I want to say the Broncos. I'm really hoping the Broncos win just because it's your team. But I'm also nervous just because it seems like Sutton's injured a little bit. You guys just got... Sanders is now out. You guys didn't really have a great performance last week. And the Browns are pretty consistent. So I'm just hoping that the Broncos can bounce back.
This is tough. Honestly, I don't know. I'm just going to choose the Broncos because I want to cheer for them. But this is a toss-up. Cardinals, Falcons.
I don't want to choose. I'm going to go with the home team. I'm going to go with the Falcons. I don't have any rhyme or reason. They both have really, really bad records.
I think,
I don't know.
yeah, I'll choose the Falcons as well. If this comes down to a game of quarterback play, let's hope Matt Ryan can use his experience and get the win here. Lions and Bills in Buffalo. Ooh.
I'm going to take the Bills.
I'm going to take the Bills too.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think the Lions can hang in Buffalo outdoors.
Yeah.
And the way Josh Allen is playing.
So
granted, I don't feel like it's long term. It's a long term sustainability plan. You can't be running the ball that much, but great for right now.
Maybe he's just making the plays right now.
Yeah, making the plays right now.
Shady is just kind of obvious, so you kind of need some sort of quarterback diversion. So maybe that's why. I don't know. I
honestly think a lot of his plays are pass plays he ends up running. They're not designed runs. Mm-hmm. So it's like he's probably not making decisions quick enough. At the same time, when you have athletic ability like that, it's nice to be able to make plays.
Yeah.
Packers, Bears. Oh, rivalry!
This is going to be a great game.
Or is it? I got the Bears in this one.
I got the Bears in this one, too. Their performance against the Rams sold me. Absolutely
100%. 100% getting better as the season goes along. I do think the Packers, or the Bears, if they can stop Aaron Rodgers, obviously, that's always been the case with the Packers.
I definitely think that the Bears can only win this game if their defense just pulls out a great performance.
Is Trubisky playing again?
He is, but he didn't have a great game last week. I have him in my fantasy, and thankfully I benched him and I started Josh Allen. Trubisky only had 4 points. So I'm still not sold that he's 100% ready.
100% healthy. Yeah.
I don't think he's still 100% healthy. So I think the Bears defense really needs to win this game for them.
I see what you're saying. Mm-hmm. Raiders and Bengals playing in Cincinnati.
Oh. Bengals.
I'm going to take the Raiders here. They beat Pittsburgh. I don't think that was last week.
It was.
That was last week?
Mm-hmm. That was another upset.
And, I think the Bengals without Dalton, I don't think that they have... I don't think they have weapons on their offense.
I'm going to take the Bengals. I don't know. Even though Raiders beat the Steelers last week, I'm still not convinced that they are able to compete against the Bengals.
All right,
That's just me.
Cowboys and Colts. This might be tougher than most people think.
I'm going to take the Cowboys away. I think they're doing really well. Amari Cooper had an amazing game last week again.
And I need him to have a terrible week this week.
Oh, really? Is that...
Yes.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm going to say the Cowboys. I think that they've been doing really well
I'm going to say the Cowboys as well. Playing great football as of late. I think they're finally coming into form, and if they can ride this momentum, I do feel like they need every win that they can get. Dolphins and Vikings playing in Minnesota. Vikings probably one of the biggest upsets of this year, to be honest with you, for me at least.
Who do you think is going to win?
I don't know.
This one's tough.
Miami Miracle.
And the thing is, Miami, they're a wild card contender, correct?
I believe so.
So they really, really need this win. So if they play anything like they did against the Patriots, I think... Even though it's in the cold.
I honestly think this...
they might.
I honestly think this matchup might determine if either team is able to make it to the playoffs, meaning whoever loses is out.
I'm gonna take the Dolphins just to get that on record.
I'm gonna take the Vikings. I love Stephon Diggs. I love Thielen. Cousins needs to still show he's worth the money.
Yeah.
A lot of questions surrounding him. I feel like the Vikings need it just a little bit more than the Dolphins do. And I think they get the win here at home. Tennessee Titans playing at the Giants. I'm going to take the Titans in this one, actually. I think that Titans is a tough team. I think they're beat anybody on Sunday type of team, any given Sunday. And the Giants, crazy week last week. I feel like I don't think they're going to be able to be that consistent. So
I don't think so either. I think, I'm going to take the Titans as well. I think, like you said in previous weeks before, the Titans play hard when they have to play hard, and I don't think that this is going to be a game where they don't play hard.
And I believe the Giants are doing quite. I don't know how bad they're doing, but I just want to say that I don't think they're doing the best against the run. Redskins, Washington playing at Jacksonville. Tough one here. Redskins, I think their season is shot.
It's done. Between Sanchez and Johnson, they threw 3 interceptions against the Giants. So that's where the Giants got all their points last week and ended up winning. And regardless of the Jaguars' like terrible record, I'm gonna go for the Jaguars at home.
Yeah, I think the Jaguars get the win here at home. Like they played tough last week. Buccaneers playing at Baltimore. Lamar Jackson getting the start in Baltimore.
Yep.
I think they get the win here.
Yep.
I think that Ravens team is solid.
They're pretty good, and they also need this win to take the AFC North title. Right now, the Steelers are number 1 in their division, and that's going to be...
Wait, so how would they get this win to beat this?
The Steelers are playing the Patriots this week, and I don't think the Patriots aren't going to let them have that. So I'm going to take the Ravens and them taking the title.
Interesting. Yeah, I'll take the Ravens as well. Yeah, like I said, Lamar Jackson doing great things. That team is tough. Patriots and Steelers, obviously you see who she goes for, right? You got the Patriots in that one.
Yep.
Playing in Pittsburgh here, I think this is tough. Patriots obviously coming off that Miami Miracle and tough upset loss. I do believe they're a cold weather team. The weather's not going to be a problem for them. I do believe Brady will be able to bounce back and get the win here against Roethlisberger.
You're going to take the Patriots as well?
I think so.
I think James Conner is still a little questionable.
I believe so as well.
I don't know. I just not really liking the way that the Steelers are playing right now. I mean, they lost to the freaking Raiders.
Yeah. Seahawks playing at 49ers. This has always been a great game.
Mm-hmm.
I do believe the Seahawks will get the win here on the road.
I think so too.
It's just down the street. Couple. Sunday night game. Eagles and Rams. Normally a really good game. This year, Carson Wentz not getting the start this week.
He's out.
He is out, and a lot of people say he might be out for the foreseeable future. 2018 might be done for him. I do believe the Rams get the win here. The bounce back win. Mm-hmm. I think they need it. And
especially they're home, they're in warm weather, they don't have to worry about the chilly cold, especially against the Bears defense. So yeah, I'm also going to take the Rams. Yep.
And I do believe they need this win to edge back the NFC best record in the NFC.
Yeah, because right now I think...
and it's the Saints right now.
Saints.
They hold points, I think they have points 4 over the Rams or something like that because they have the same record. And that brings us to Monday night's matchup with the Saints and the Panthers. Come on, Panthers. I'm glad that they're playing the Saints this week. I do believe this matchup will be quite high scoring if Cam Newton can
I hope so
not turn the ball over. Yeah, either way, Christian McCaffrey, let's keep it up, man. Bravo to you. Mm-hmm. I do believe that the Saints get the win here on the road, but I do believe it's a great game. Something like 38-28.
I think you're being generous. I think you're being hopeful for your quarterback. In fantasy, I'm taking the Saints, but I don't think
it'll be close. You don't think it'll be close?
Cam's just been throwing us a ton of interceptions the past couple of games. I don't think that the Panthers are going to have as many points as you anticipate.
28. We'll see.
We'll see.
Maybe 27. 2 field goals. Touchdown. 3 touchdowns, 2 field goals. We'll see. Yep. Anyway, appreciate you guys for joining us. Week 15, our NFL picks. Join us next week. Week 16 will be the last week of our NFL picks. Thanks, guys, for joining us. We'll see you next time. Peace. Aloha. Shoots.
Shoots. Shoots.